Now it's working. It was all like glitched out the first time I tried this, but welcome. Get my camera all set up. I have to remember I have to look at this, my black little dot, instead of looking at me on my camera, but welcome. First time doing like the horizontal, like the orientation, making sure. I think everything will look good because we got a bigger pack. Nothing, and I know there's nothing much going on here. I just got a lot of stuff here. Even go a little higher. I think that's better, but welcome all to the live stream. Another Friday, another day. I'm gonna move my lights a bit closer so it doesn't look all bad right now, but we're here, we're opening figures, we're doing our thing, hanging out, doing our stuff. I have to still try to look at that even with my lazy eye, with this little eye. But yeah, we're here. We're gonna be messing around with figures, messing around with toys, doing that stuff, just hanging out, and we're trying the horizontal orientation. I don't know how great this looks. I mean, y'all can see the extent of my wall collection. Not that much, really. And then also a cool little Star Wars little thing. It's cool. It's pretty neat. So, but yeah, welcome. I'm just going to keep rambling until someone stops me. I will double check my chat. I want all messages. Don't care. Don't care who's here, who's not here. I want everyone talking. I want to chat. I want to see what's going on. So yeah. Of course, hopefully my mic is working. I think it is working. But of course, with every live stream, we always do our weekly pickups, and I have been busy, so I haven't really been able to really get that many figures and to really, actually go out and get stuff and spend money because, stuff is expensive as usual. It's always expensive, but at Target they had if you buy something for $40, you'll get $10 off if you're a Target Circle member, which I am, because why not? It's free. So yeah, so I picked up the new the re-release of the SH Figure Arts Son Goku. What does it say? I just want to be accurate. Super Saiyan Full Power version. I assume that this is technically, I guess, from Cell Saga would be my guess, but get my lights in here a little more so you can see. Hello. But there he is. Cool little dude right there, just hanging out. Just Goku. Hanging out here. I need to have something over here whenever you guys are looking at me like that, but there he is. There's the Goku. Maybe one day we'll do a stream of this. Might be the next one. I mean, I still have the Super Saiyan 4 Goku still in box as well, so doing that. Tazi Play Game says, "Hi man, you're doing great." I appreciate that. Thank you. I hope you're doing well too, brother. But yeah, cool little. You can't complain about a Goku. Never enough Goku. I just don't know if this is like a super old body or if this is like the more updated, but who knows? But we're here. We're doing our thing. So yeah, but our one pickup for the week. Hoping to have more stuff coming soon. I mean, I have about like 3, maybe 4 figures on back order that I'm waiting on, and hopefully at least one should be here at least by the end of the month, I'm hoping. What'd you say? Tozzy, Tozzy or Tazi, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm always bad with that. They say, if I can see, everything is, he says the essay of the figure arts is one of his favorite figures. Is Yeah, like, is this one specifically, or is it like another, yeah, like a figure arts? Like, do you have a specific one, or is it specifically this one? That is it, because it looks good. I mean, I like the hair, and I like the more, yeah, the angrier face on it. I'm just not really a big fan of that. Mostly the Spider-Mans, I get that. It's like, yeah, because I'm a big like a Spider-Man guy myself. I don't have a lot of figure arts from Spider-Man myself. I got the Tobey Maguire, the figure arts, because I thought it was pretty good. It's just kind of small, honestly, but that's what figure arts does. That's how they do their stuff. So, what other? I don't think I really have that many other figure arts, just because I don't really like how they do Spider-Man specifically. It's just not my look for them. I'll probably get a, yeah, like a Mafex or a Metacom, or just get, a Marvel Legends. I'm kind of that guy. Yeah, I make mostly customs. Okay, well, that's nice that you can actually get that kind of creative, with that. Because I'm totally not a customizer guy. I'm just a guy. It's like, I'll buy it, I'll have it. And it's like, if someone does do a custom, maybe I'll buy it, or maybe if I get someone to do it for me. But I'm not a customizer. It's like the most I'll do is probably like swap parts, like hands or feet or arms and legs, but nothing really too much, in heads, of course, but just little mods, like nothing that really significantly changes the whole figure. But do what you gotta do, playing with your stuff. What's your favorite my Spider-Man suit? I guess if we're talking live action, I don't know. I mean, I would say, yeah, that, yeah, if we're talking fully, yeah, about live action or comic. Okay, so I'll do a live action. So probably live action. I would say probably for me the most. I don't know, because yeah, like it's all like so different, because I like the last, yeah, the Tom Holland one that we saw, yeah, that we saw at the end of, uh, what was it, No Way Home. So where we saw that at the end one, I would like to see that. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully he'll keep that costume in the next movie, because it looks very good, and figure wise, it looks pretty great. Um, but then the Andrew Garfield one is just very, yeah, it's kind of like actually the closest to really comic accurate, I would say, Spider-Man, and it's very distinct, but it looks really good. And then with the Tobey Maguire one, I mean, I'm looking at them right now. I got my whole Spider-Man shelf in front of me. But the Tobey Maguire one is like the most iconic, I would say, movie-wise. It's just like, it's like, it's a very much of that movie style, yeah, with the more angrier eyes, and having yeah, the silver, yeah, like, yeah, the web lines, and kind of like a more of like a stockier, kind of bigger, body type with Peter. So I would say probably favorite, I don't know. Probably, I don't know. It's like, I think that Garfield's is probably the most best for comic. It's like, if you're going for comic accuracy, but then want to, have a little extra with it, I think it's really good. I think it's amazing looking. But I do like the Tom Holland ones. Honestly, I've liked all the designs that they've done. I know a lot of people aren't really into it, because it's the whole, like, the more kind of MCU kind of extra, but I think that the designs work so well. So I would say probably Tom Holland for me. Yeah, but Sam Raimi, yeah, like, yeah, the Tobey Maguire ones still stand. It's like yeah, but they're no slouch at all. But it's just my little preference. But then for comic, I would say it's just classic Spider-Man. I mean, yeah, because my favorite figure in my collection is the Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends version, and that's just all kind of is like, and this is technically cartoon, but this is, I count this as my comic one, because it's just like, it's so close. It's so like, it's just so yeah, just Steve Ditko kind of face kind of design, and kind of basic kind of look there, but it's really cool. Ozzy says his favorite is the Venom suit. That's a good one. Yeah, the black suit is iconic. I mean, it's amazing. So you can't really beat that. It's very cool. It's very awesome. It's like, and then since Hasbro is doing that Secret Wars wave, we have a new black suit. So I'm definitely at least gonna get that one. I know for sure. I know it's like him. I know. Like it's the black suit Spider-Man, the Wolverine, and I'm probably what's his name? Yeah, the guy in the all white. Is that the Watcher? No, that's not the Watcher. I can't remember his name. But it's like at least but at least of those three I need. It's like the Iron Man, I'm like, I don't know for sure. It's like because it's just another Iron Man. It does have the roller skate beat, so that's kind of cool. And then with the Captain America, I do like the color scheme, and I do like that it has a broken shield effect essentially with it. But it's just one of those things. Moon Knight, I do like Moon Knight. I don't have that many figures because I do have he's a part of my West Coast Avengers, and then also I got the more modern one with my Street Hero figures. But but for Moon Knight, I just like his classic, like all white, kind of classic. I do but I do also like but I do like the Disney Plus show one because it's amazing. I mean, it's it's kind of like with all like the wraps and having like all like the moon boomerangs essentially. I mean, it's another iconic. It's just an all white essentially. The Moon Knight is basically. Yeah, essentially, the opposite of Batman. Like he's all white. He wants them to see him. He doesn't care. He's just gonna beat him up. He's insane. But I think without any delay, though, Anguirus Studios, welcome back, bro. Glad you could join us for another live stream unboxing. I know there's not a lot going on right now because we're just chatting up. I just want to chat for a minute, but I think we will be getting to what we're going to be opening today, which if y'all have seen the thumbnail and the title, if it's working, because this is the second time I had to get this working because, I'm playing in my next, your stop motion right now. That's awesome. Hope that'll be a good time. But I think we're going to go ahead without further delay. I think we're going to go ahead and look at what we'll be opening today. So I'm going to scoot and I'm going to get my lights going. I'm not going to look great right now, but we're going to switch over. We'll see if my camera's working. It's not. There we go. I'm going to back up just a little bit because we will be looking at the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Let me see if my light here works. I don't know if that works, but this is our San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Eastman and Laird's the Teenage Mutant the Ninja Turtles from NECA, the first Turtles little 2-pack here, a little box set where this was an SDC a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive where NECA also gave a few days to actually get these. I didn't get, I wasn't able to get mine until the third day, which is insane. It's like, but I'm really glad I did get these because honestly, they look great. I mean, I've already peeked in there because I had to, and I had to do for the thumbnail and all that. But it's been something that you don't really expect. But it works as a convention exclusive. I mean, the designs look great. So of course, I think without any delay, we'll just get to the box. So of course, at the top you have the Nickelodeon logo, and then NECA, and then the Eastman and Laird's the Teenage Mutant, the Ninja Turtle logo, essentially like the Mirage one that they've been using for a while. And then you also have the little first turtle design and the other first turtle. And then you get a full kind of illustrated kind of type graphic of these first turtles, and then of course the name of the first turtles. On there on the top you get the same two images, because yeah, well actually you get the same image there, but you get a different image here. It's more of a front view compared to that side kind of view. And then it's Eastman and Laird's the TMNT, same there, Nickelodeon there. Then on this side, it is a little bashed up from shipping, which kind of sucks, but this is the outer layer, so I don't think the main box is too damaged, but you have that same images, but in colorized form, so they look pretty cool. And then on the side, you have your 40th years, yeah, like the 40 years of TMNT. Yeah, but with, I think it is the same drawings on the front, also colorized, but with that comic kind of paint, yeah, but yeah, but with the paneling there. So look pretty cool. On the back, if you can see it, yeah, like it's that, yeah, like it's that kind of, yeah, that back there, where it's an actual, like an image, so you can get a couple of different iterations. I think there's even one, it's kind of hard to see on camera that there's like another, yeah, because there's like a basic kind of sketch one, yeah, that you can see, especially here. It's kind of like a little bit more kind of meaner, I would say, a little bit more, I would say, to the classic style, even there, where he has the, yeah, but where he has, yeah, like, yeah, the bow staff, and he's a little skinnier than that little thing. And then you get the, I know, yeah, kind of like the more, like the modernized, the black and white version with him. So a little bit more kind of bigger in the face. I would say it's a little bit more kind of like protruding shape and a little bit more stylized. And then, of course, you have that color version of him. And then same thing with the other first turtle. You get your kind of like your basic sketch design, and then you have your, get it, where it's a little bit more, I think that this is actually more sketch, and this is the more modern sketch. You even have yeah, some blue, yeah, some lining there to show that it's kind of like being made, and you see that on the other version as well. I don't know how clear it looks on camera. Yeah, I'm just going by what's being shown to me, and then you have that same kind of like that more modern, kind of cleaned up sketch, and then you have the end one with the color, and then that's the same, yeah, for the first, yeah, like, yeah, the TMNT, where that also changes, like, yeah, to match the design of the turtles. So that's really cool. And still, yeah, but Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird, the creators of the turtles. I mean, that looks really cool. I mean, it looks great. It's like, and I think with this part, it's like you might be able, yeah, to take off. I think I've seen that, yeah, where people actually frame this or hang it, and it works, or they use it, yeah, but in their shelf if they want. So it works. It looks great. It's a nice little extra design. And on the bottom, just have all your credits to everyone who made these. You have your TMNT logo with Nickelodeon there, then your copyright 2024, brand new figure, barcode, all that. So, and thank you again to all the people who made this, because they're amazing and they make great figures. So we'll take off the slide now, because that doesn't end our little box segment, because, you know, they have the classic Mirage type box, but nothing else in there. Just, yeah, just your outer layer to the side. Now getting to the actual box here, of course, you have your Nickelodeon logo. You got your Neca logo there, and then you have the two figures with all their weapons and all their accessories, which we'll get into more as we open them, but they just look amazing. Like, they look perfect in this packaging. Like, yeah, but you could, yeah, like, yeah, but have this on a wall and it look gorgeous. But we don't do that. We open figures, at least a bunch of them. But yeah, Yeah, but here on the front, yeah, like as the nameplate, you have the First Turtles by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. I think it is that this is Kevin's and this is Laird's. Yeah, so that's Eastman and that's Laird. I believe so. I think it makes sense as it. Because, it's like, but Peter is very more kind of like pointed, kind of smaller. And then Eastman is a little bit more bigger, a little more chunkier. Kind of actually works with their personalities. And now I think TMNT is one of your favorite shows for sure. Honestly, same. Like the TMNT is one of my favorite, like my franchises. Honestly, in general, I mean, they do so well with the IP. They keep, just making bangers and keep making great figures of the bangers. So, and then of course you have the Eastman and Laird's, the TMNT logo there, and then the nice little image art of the two figures. And then the same logos going on there. And then on the sides, number 28, I guess, in this series, you get the same kind of like the head portraits up there with that Neca logo. And it has like a purple kind of background that's going on design here, so that's nice. And then it's just that same side that we saw earlier. Actually, on the front, before we spoil the back already, it's just your same logos, a warning there as well. On the bottom, it's just the same as the outer, all the great people who made this figure, and your barcode, all that. And on the back, the main difference is that you get, do I have a hot toy from Tazi Plays Games? I do not. I don't have a single hot toy in my collection because they're too expensive, in my opinion. It's like, but I can't afford them. It's like, I mean, they're great figures, but I don't get that scale, and they're a lot, so sadly not. But maybe one day, we'll see if it makes sense. But then on the back here, we have some nice promo art. Some promo, like some shoots, shots. What am I saying? Of some promo shots of the figures here with a little meanwhile there in the comics. So cool little one with the swords. Kind of him standing there. Figure one with the thing, and then two of them together. Love that nunchuck effect there. And then, of course, the to be continued is just all the characters that have basically come out. So who do we got? I know I got that Shredder. I got that Splinter. I got that guy. I got a few of him. Don't have. I got that guy. Got that guy. Probably won't ever get the Rat King. Honestly, it's not my favorite look. Need that. Got that. Need that. Need that. Got Jack. I need. I got this Karai. I think those are like the two, like the regular releases, I assume, that are going to be coming out. So I guess they're technically just two of them, but I think all four of them have a release of some kind. So, but, they're a part of the bigger comic line. What a great line, essentially. Just need to make it easier to get some of the army builders. That's like all I'm asking. I just want to be able to get these. Please. And get a regular Shredder who's not getting murdered, but that's for later. But yeah, cool little box here, and you can even see in the back that there's like those sketch designs, so I could actually probably even keep this. So we'll see, but we're gonna open this up. Of course, there's just a piece of tape there on either side. We always open from the left, so I'm gonna go grab my knife. Oh, get this going. Probably also need trusty pliers as well. I hope you guys can hear me, because I'm just blabbering on. I'm having too much fun. But yeah, here's our trusty X-Acto as usual. Oh, okay. We're gonna go up. Easier. This is scary. Anyway. Oh, okay, that's fine. So we'll go ahead and get this open. Let's see there. Just our two flaps there with the back there. There we go. Look at those. Then we're going to pull out our nice little insert here. Empty box. There we shall move. Because we'll appreciate this insert. I mean, look at that. It's essentially the original sketch turtles, because these are the ones with the kind of more simpler kind of shapes, a little bit rougher edged, and then they have the little the blue pencil kind of designs, which give it like some shading. I love this. I mean, I want to keep this for sure, but this might, like, I don't know. It's like, I want that signed, essentially. Like, I gotta get that signed, because that would be really cool if that could ever happen, especially with these figures. I mean, because these are the Eastman and Laird turtles. I mean, we're going to keep this in the back. But look at that. So cool. Yeah, just in all their glory in our hands. I can touch this. It's real. But yeah, but without any other delay, I think we will. Do we have to? Oh, we do. Okay. So we're going to get our snippers. We're going to do this stuff. Finally open, but like, they look great. They look just amazing. With all their weapons that are going on there, different heads, more hands, more weapons. But do we have to? I will cut that first. Okay. That's going to be easier. Get a tray. Oh, I'm going to knock my camera over. Because there it is. Whoa. There we go. Tray number 1 has been conquered. We gotta get the rest out. They are snip ties. This is always the worst part of opening NECA figures. It's just all the twist ties that you have to snip through. But that's what you get for having good quality figures. You literally have to hold them down so that they don't, oh, I'm going to knock my camera over, so that they don't, knock themselves over. Our first set accessories out. I guess we can just go ahead. So here's our alternate head for our Peter Laird, I would say, first turtle. That snarling kind of classic head with the red, and I do like the little bandana like goes even around the nose. It gives it a very unique look and a shape, and it works. It's like it's very much of like a classic, like a turtle's head. Like this looks pretty cool. I mean, look at that. It's just an updated that, so it looks great. And then has a little like a baton. I don't know if you call this like a baton or just like a stick. It has like some nice wood grain kind of texture to it. Has a little yellow top grip there, which is supposed to be, I guess, wood as well, and like a wrap, and then all the black lining on there. See all those little details, so that's really cool. And he also has a bow staff, so yeah, that same kind of wood kind of detailing on the ends there with the black lining. Then you have that little middle wrap there. It's all gray instead of like a purple or something, but that's actually more accurate because it's more realistic. It's like the turtles were, kinda. It's very grungy. And then of course you have a pair of nunchucks well, not a pair, but nunchucks. You just have some nunchucks. And then that actually is an actual chain there, so very well done. And they look really cool. They look really clean. It has like a bluish kind of tint to the white there, so kind of cool. Then I guess we'll get the actual first turtle out. I'm gonna move this to this camera where it's less awkward. Welcome back. We're gonna be back on this one for a little bit, just because I want to look at what I'm doing. So yeah, so I don't cut into these things. So I'm gonna do that for a minute, concentrating a little bit more on what I'm doing. I'm doing exactly what I don't want to do. Okay. Got that guy. Things falling over. Did I snip it? I don't think I did. Maybe I did a little bit. That sucks. Trans. That peach just flew away. I gotta be better about not hitting my camera because I keep hitting it. I keep hitting my light. I just gotta go the long way. I just want to be lazy. I just want to get this figure out. Whoa. Come here. This thing. Woo. There he is. Our first turtle. I'm just going to leave him there. Try to not break him. And I'm just going to cut out all my twist ties. I'm going to get everything ready to go. Take this out. Little nunchuck effect. That's cool. Has a little end. We'll get more into that when we get to the real camera. Go there. That was easy. Not bad. This. Another twist tie. That one was difficult. It only holds there. There's just so much stuff. There is way too much stuff. Oh, do they have? Oh, they do. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Do they have? Well, I guess they do have little. They have the one discrepancy that made it actually to the actual Mirage Turtles. And it's not like a bad thing, but it's just an accurate design. Why do they have to wrap the little bandana? They even have to wrap that. Why? That's like the most, like, you can like just snap that off part. That is, oh my God. That's awful. That is the worst. I don't know if I'm knocking my mic. Get down here. There we go. Way better. I can actually lean my head down. All right, let's get this turtle out of here. Don't you tell me I don't have one more. Okay, his head's just stuck. But there's our guy. There's our plastic. Goes away. There's our dude. Oh. Why? Why do that? Does this not move? Why is it up? I don't know. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to figure it out. Okay. This is so weird. This feels wrong. It's weird, but I like it. It's really cool that this is like the prototype. So, whatever. Okay. We're going to get our camera back to what it's looking at. And there we go. We're going to get you back here. We're going to clean the desk off. Well, the table. It's not a desk. It's just a table. Why is it like that? Little. But on their little sides here. It knocked over everything. Look at this dude. Okay. Just trying to get him to stand. Ugh. It's just kind of like that. Oh. Well, why the feet? Why the feet bad? Why the feet not good? It should be really good. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to heat up this figure for sure. Because he looks awkward there, but there he is. All that off screen. Alternate head for him. Got alternate head. For this guy, we're gonna have you guys look at your camera. That's fine. You get the bow. You get the baton, the nunchuck, and the spinny. Put that in frame. There we go. You. Well, why can't you just sit? Okay. There. And he has his own tray of weapons and different hands. Also for the other first turtle. So we get those taken off. Move some stuff over. Get this area all cleaned off. Get our tray out of here. The rest of our accessories have swords for that one and his own pair of nunchucks. Pair of sai, the red handle and the gold little bottom. That's cool. I don't know if we can get that really in frame. Oh, you can kind of see it. And then also has a pair of holding hands. These little claws, and it's all green. Little marks. That's really cool. And then you get that same kind of pair of hands, but for the other turtle. Same kind of claw design hands. Yeah, with the lines and just a C shape. I don't hold it. I don't think those will be seen. Well, a little bit, but not at all. That's fine. But yeah, cool little figures. I'm gonna get you looking right there. needs to open more. This camera. A little better. There we go. Look at those guys. They look really cool. Oh. Yeah, but I guess we can just go ahead and get a quick look. I think we'll do it first with Eastman's because I think this was the first one, technically, from the history, but you see all that, yeah, like all of that comic style lining with the little, like the hash marks, and kind of like it all looks like ink, and the colors are very vibrant and has that very mean looking turtle mask. A little bit more like a tortoise, what I would think, like a tortoise would look as, like a Ninja Turtle. So it's a much rounder shape with the longer limbs and with the actual finned clawed arms, hands, actually, I'm meaning. And then, yeah, with that design, of course, you had the nunchucks that were on the wrists. Okay, and they hook on the wrists in these versions. And then on the back, you have that kind of like your basic, like your shell detailing. Very kind of shaded very much, like a very cartoonish kind of comic style. And then with this, also have a actual tail there. He actually does have a tail there. It is articulated. There is a hinge there, I think. No, it's just a rotate, but you have like some shading there. This little hash kind of detailing there, or just your lining. And then have the more kind of turtle-like feet as well, but still with the pads and with the wraps and the pads over there on the arms. Yeah, and then has just the red. I don't know why it's fixed in this position, because you can't really rotate it. Like you can kind of do that, but that's kind of pushing the plastic a little too much. Okay, I just broke the seal. There we go. So he can look normal. I enjoy that. We're gonna go this way too. I think that actually looks better on him. That's how I kind of imagine him. He looks really cool. A great little design. Good job, Kevin. That is who did make this. But we'll go over his articulation. So, of course, you've seen there's a rotation there on the bandana. It is like a different kind of red. It's like an orangey kind of red, actually. It looks weird, but it works. I mean, it works with the whole design there. It really blends very well, but it's just a little paint thing, I guess. But then you do have a ball at the top of the neck, and then with a ball that actually goes down to the bottom of the neck into the body. So with all that together, you look up about like all that way up. I do have like a shiny plastic glue parts on there, so I'll have to clean that maybe. Even there on the side have like some, I don't know if that's supposed to be, no, I don't think it is. Yeah, that's like an actual glue kind of going on there, but in any case, it still looks great. You don't really notice it from, it's from afar, but I don't know, like grease or like just like dents. I don't know, but yeah, still pretty cool. And then, but yeah, can look up that far and also look down that far, even a full kind of like a side entirely. It's like a whole, like a 360 kind of thing. So that's cool. Like articulation wise, you get that much range. Then at the shoulders, oh, I'm going to lose these chucks. I'm going to take them off. And at the shoulders, they articulate that much off. Come down and you have a single jointed elbow there with some rotation there. And then at the hand, you get rotation and a in and out hinge, and that is the same for the weapon holding hands. I should say in and out. Hinge there. The torso, I don't think there's really anything. I'm not seeing any cuts or joints or feeling anything. I think that this is just a full solid piece. So it's really probably on the legs. So at the legs, get a ball there. You can kick out about that far. Just come all the way back in. Kick forward isn't amazing. Kick back, like none. Does have rotation. You can't really do the splits. If you wanted to try, you can get like that, but it feels like it's gonna snap on itself. Well, not snap, but it's gonna be kind of like springy. It's just wants to spring right back to the middle there. But yeah, you get thigh rotation there. You do get a hinge at the foot. Goes forward, and then just get a rotation. So I don't think there's anything at the knee. So it's just all right. Yeah, just right there at the foot. Man, that's crazy. It's like the proportions are like that weird that the articulation only works in that way. That's really weird. I mean, it is weird proportions. Because like you look at those feet, like what is going on? Yeah. And then with the nunchucks, again, just want to show that they just peg into there. Mine just have been coming off, probably just because I've been holding on to it and moving it now. But it goes in. It's a little scary, but you can get it back in. And it won't. It's not going to shake out. It's going to stay in there. We will get him in some kind of pose. Kind of like an old, kind of like older, wiser kind of turtle. I don't know. This is very weird. Like you definitely have to kind of work on this. But that kind of works, I guess. It is kind of basic, but the pose for him. Yeah, but then do have the alternate head, which we showed earlier, which I just dropped. Oh man, this is an exclusive, and I am treating it terribly. There he is. He's got a dent on his head. Hopefully I didn't cause that, but I wouldn't be surprised with this already. But yeah, but you don't really see that. You can't clearly see that dent. Wow. That's bad. Yeah. Pretty sure it had that dent on there. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I dropped it, to be fair. But yeah. Great little head sculpt there. Yeah, with the same kind of, the bandana thing here. It is kind of, there we go. We broke the seal. So it has an angrier kind of scowl. Different kind of band. Just more out. That one kind of goes in there. So we'll switch out that head. Get this off. Come on. Okay. Can I get the head? I don't think I can. So might not be able to change the heads. Might have to heat it up before. I mean, it's almost out there. Oh, I'm almost getting it. Here. The heck? Okay. Well, that sucks. It took out the actual ball, which that does not have. That's what goes to the neck. So this is just going to sit on here. I mean, it looks good. Just have it here. Looks good. It works. It's like that. I just dropped it again. Oh my God. There it is. Without the neck peg. Because they can't make these easy to just change out. Not even for an exclusive. But they're fun. They're fun figures. You're back. Welcome back, Tazi. Or Tozy. I don't know how to pronounce your name. You got two Z's. Or easy, bro. I'm trying to fight with my turtle figures. Oh. Bro. Why does Neca have to make this so hard? I just want to mess around with a Ninja Turtle. Try your best. Thank you. I got it on, thankfully. But I think we will at least try to go for a hand. I don't think that should be too hard. Yeah, not bad. It has that alternate gripping hand. Not too bad. There he is, and he has the nunchuck off. We can put that back on. He's got one hand. So I think, just like the little image back there, I think we will be giving him his katana. Hopefully his hand can open that much, because I'm not sure. It's a little small. Well, we got it. Okay, so we got this perfectly. Of course, we are trying to recreate the actual image as close as we can, or as close to our liking. And this, oh God, this looks pretty cool. It's probably kind of hard to see, but look at that. And with the sword, the open hand. Yeah, but Tazi says, what figure do you hate the most? I'm trying to think, what figure do I hate the most? I don't really know how to answer that. Because at least with like the ones in front of me, because I think like the ones that I don't like, I either haven't messed with, or I haven't ever, put on the shelf. It's just ones that I just got. Peyton, welcome to the stream. But of what figure I hate the most? I don't know. Yeah, there's just a lot. I can't really name one that I hate. It's really hard, because I only think about the ones that I like. I just the ones I hate is like the ones I don't get. I'm just like, I'm never gonna have this. Why should I ever have this? Trying to think of what, if I'm going through my franchises right now, of what I hate, because usually I would think like now it's kind of like a McFarlane. I would say, I don't know, because the ones that I get, like, they're good, but it's like with McFarlane's, like anything, it's like if I get, like I have, like, for instance, the original, the Nightwing. That figure is not good. It's like, but the head sculpt is great, and that's like the one reason I got that figure, because I was like, you know what? It's like I want a Nightwing, and it's pretty good, but it's like it's an awful figure. It's 7 inches tall. It doesn't need to be that big of a size. I mean, it's it's kind of like, it's ridiculous. It doesn't go with anything. And I know that that's the point, to be their own line, but 7 inch just looks awful. Like the proportions, like the legs are too long. It's like long arms. It doesn't work. But anyways, but talking about figures we do like is the Peter Laird version of the first Turtle. It's his sketch design, but with the colors put in with the bright kind of green with your red, like the bandana, but with this design with the more pointed nose, with the bandana going over the nose, those kind of like those triangular kind of shapes all going on there. And then with the long neck, the skinnier body, the really kind of like the stubby arms, like a little bit more like actual proportionate to the whole thing. I'm gonna get my thing going. Tazi Plays says, do you have any but Power Ranger toys? I do. I have I do have a few. And but Kaylani says, "What's up? What's up, dude?" Yeah, but I do have but some but Power Ranger figures. I think if I want to grab one, if y'all want to see it, just feel free to let me know, because I will grab it if you do want to see a figure specifically. What they say, and then Peyton says, "Do you have the new the TMNT Mix-Em, the mix match toys?" I do not. I don't have a single figure from that new line, because I'm just not really into the whole, like, the gimmicks. Can I see it? Yeah, you can see Power Rangers figure, bro. Oh. Then dust off this guy. This guy has been not played with for a while. He's been in a corner, if I'll be honest. Not really touched. He's just been kind of just on display. I haven't really messed with the Power Rangers in a minute, so might look a bit dusty. But there's our White Ranger. One on there. One of my favorites. One of the coolest. I mean, it's Tommy. The all white. Looks amazing. Yeah, like, and Hasbro have pretty much done, I would say, like a great job at doing the Power Rangers. So it's kind of like, I hate that they're not really doing more with it, that they're kind of just done with it now. Because I do like this line. I'm just waiting to get the ones I want to get, and which, again, the ones for me for Power Rangers is just the classic one. Some of the Space Rangers, because I have a little bit of nostalgia with that, and then of course like a couple monsters, and then also the Thunderstorm Our Rangers. Like, I'm hoping that they'll do those one day, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. But yeah, he's a legend for sure. JDF. Yeah, what's his name? I can't remember his name, but he was awesome. He was a badass. then getting on back with the Peter Laird turtle with the stubby arms again, and then with the nunchucks on, but on the wrist. I would say that this is like the iconic one in my eyes, but this is like the one I've always kind of thought of because it had the nunchucks on the wrist, especially with that. Do you like Batman? Says Peyton. I do like Batman. Batman's really cool. I mean, you see a Batman right there. You got the Adam West Batman. I know that's kind of ridiculous to have, but it's a great figure. Yeah, I love me some Batman. How couldn't I? But yeah, and then with this, the shell is a little bit more kind of like rounded. Doesn't have like a harsh kind of like edge, like that has. And it's a kind of brighter, even though it is like the same kind of colors of the shells, but and then he has a kind of like a more like a thinner body and with little stubby legs too, but the same kind of feet, like the webbed kind of feet there, and has a more kind of longer tail there, a little bit more obvious there. So, pretty good. It's pretty cool. And then for the articulation with this guy, you can see we have the same the red bandana. Hold on. Ooh. I need to get some water. I'm getting thirsty. There we go. Whew. All right. Yeah, remember to drink your water. I just lost my voice for a second there. But yeah, here's with the feet. Same kind of feet that's going on there. And with the tail, a little bit more pronounced, but looks pretty good. Has a cool little, like a shadowing kind of effect going on there at the bottom. So it looks really neat. And then on the back with this shell, you have the, like the spots stuff, kind of like speckled all about, and they are sculpted, like you can feel them. So that's really cool when you have that same kind of shine and shadow detailing. So it's really cool. It's really awesome. Yeah, really cool figure. I mean, let's see with the rest of the articulation. So with the head rotates around there, has a ball. The same thing with the neck. The ball also looks up pretty far, like all the way up. Looks down about that far. Does a tilt side to side and kind of like a hula hoop going on there. Then at the shoulders, hinge up out that far. Then you have a single jointed elbow there. It's a little stuck. Plastic is kind of thin, so we want to be careful with this guy especially. And then you do have that much of a range there. And then with this one, you can also, the nunchucks are also hooked in as well. So that hinges about that far, comes out, and even say rotation there. And then at the hands, the in out hinge there, and a rotation, of course, without the cuffs. This one, yeah, it's like this one can come off easier. Get a full hinge, a full rotation there. Whoa. Don't drop the figure. I'm going to do this in my face so I know what the heck I'm doing. Okay. I have to do this very, very, very weird and kind of scary. Put the chuck on first and then the hand. There. There we go. Yeah, doesn't look bad. Looks fine. Just can't hinge. That sucks there. But. Okay, there we go. Get him in. I'll go in here. It does have upper thigh swivel there. Has nothing at the body. Leg kicks out. About that far, not too much. Can't really do the splits, but can hinge back. Pretty okay. Hinge forward, not really that far unless you do like a Y rotation. So it's like that far, but it's really like that far. It's not very much. You don't get a whole lot because there's a shell there. And then you do get a rotation there and a single jointed knee, which is stuck there. Also stuck there, but there is a hinge there, but it's a bit scary. It might break, so I'm not going to push it more. And then at the feet, you just have your hinge back, forward, and a actual ankle rocker. So that's really nice. And then at the tail, just a full rotation again. Even though it looks like it's kind of segmented there, it is not articulated fully. It's just the tail. The iconic. Okay. I know. We don't do that here. But this show isn't for kids, so you shouldn't watch this if you're young. But yeah. Look at that. That's really cool. I mean, you can be young. I don't care. This is my show. I don't give a crap. I do give a crap. I love this show. I love doing this show. But look at that. Yeah, these guys are like super cool. Like these are very iconic looks and designs and drawing types. And then having the separate portrait, which I'm not going to try. Sorry, because I don't want to break the figure, but it looks really cool. And then you have the whole spinning effect here. That's all going there. You have like your little spin kind of thing there, and it looks really cool. And then it's actually attached to a nunchuck to a chain piece, which is a hard plastic there. So we can at least, I think, try out changing out the hands and giving him a nunchuck. Getting that off there. We'll give it to him, his left hand. Okay, now we're going to get this guy on. Okay, that's much easier. Let's see how. I don't know. It does kind of like look weird. Just wish I could get his stuff to like move, because he does need to be heated up, because I cannot move his elbow or his knees at all. I feel like they're gonna break. But that's not like too bad, I don't think. It's not bad. Not that bad. I don't think it is. I mean, it looks really cool with the effect. So, yeah. And I like them. And it's nice to have like your different weapons and everything. How you have the bow kind of staff there. No, and the baton. And then also a pair of their own nunchucks and size. So it's a great amount of accessories. Like, and they look great and they feel great. They look pretty sick. So yeah, awesome figures. So I think that's really whole rundown. I think we're just gonna get accessories back here in a minute. So now, well, before I lose everything, we will get on to our figure comparisons. So we're gonna get everything out of here. Scoop, scoop, and get everything going. Now it's time to look at other cool figures that work with these guys. They're really cool. I should probably have him in a different pose. Maybe he can like just be just that. Oh, that turtle. Turtle down. I don't know if that works. Does this work? I think that kind of works. I like that. I know, I knocked you over. Get over here. I think that kind of works. I'm more like a looking kind of straight kind of view. It's kind of like more casual. He's like just standing there. I think compared to Eastman's, where he's like ready to like jump at you and like swipe at you. He's like, he's getting ready to go. Like, I'll take you on. I don't care. But yeah, cool, awesome little figures. Then we'll move you a little bit closer. What are we doing? We'll leave a little space here. I can get my camera to focus on these guys. Right there in the center of the frame. Look at that. Over there a little more. I don't know. Looks pretty cool. I think we actually just will make room anyway, because we'll just keep the figures that we have coming up here. So first, for comparisons, is of course with the first Mirage Neca turtle figure in Michelangelo. I believe this is a authentic one based on what my buyer was selling. So yeah, kind of like your first kind of, I'm going to turn this light off. Does that look good? I don't know if that looks good. It looks kind of weird. We're going to put that light back on. Get to more warmer light. There we go. I need to go to another warmer kind of light. No, I think that's fine. It's my other light. It's the, I think that's better. There we go. That's a little more balanced. Get my lights going. But look at that turtle. Look at that, Mikey. This is a perfect figure. If they did like this figure, but in like these colors today, these would sell like hotcakes. Just get rid of all the pegs. Just do what you do now because it works. But do it in this. I want this back again. This is amazing. I only got the one, too, so like the one true ones, but they look good together. It's like you can see like the evolution, how like these kind of came to make that. It works so well. It looks awesome. And they look great together. Like your more realistic kind of one. He'll just be right there in the back. But I do want to actually, well, before we get Mikey out of here, I do kind of want to try to give him that effect. I'm going to try that out. I'm going to do change that light there. That looks better to me. Okay. We'll do his little effect. This guy, give it a good old Mikey. Just to see if it works. Honestly, it kind of does. I do want to see Mikey then with these nunchucks in general, just to see if they matched, how that would look. They're kind of big, to be honest, and like actually, like with this one is a little bit more like shinier, kind of more darker in the tones. Like and kind of like the now is a lot more lighter and brighter and more kind of like heavy lining. But I don't think that this looks too bad. It's just like, need to probably get them a more dynamic kind of pose. Like that. He's like about to really hit a guy. He has his nunchuck going on there. Like, all right, we're gonna fight it like this. I'm gonna show off a little bit. I got that attitude. That's what they had. A lot of attitude. Very terrifying. But yeah, still looks pretty cool. It's awesome. Looks great. Do I want to keep Mikey like this? I don't think so. I think we'll get back the chucks. I guess that will give us an opportunity to try a different kind of look for our Laird turtle at least. There's our Mikey. Give them that where it's tucked in there. Or it's kind of wrapped around. Yeah. That looks good for Mikey. Put all this back. Actually, further. We want this fully out of the way. We're going to give our guy here his bow staff. Give him a chance to actually wield it. Gotta get there we go. Gotta get the nunchuck back into the wrist. If it wants to. I guess not. You have to fully take off the hand. Which I guess makes sense, but you know. I wish I didn't have to do that, but that's just because I'm lazy. Here he is with the little staff going on there. Pretty good. Pretty cool. Nice little guys. And then for our second, Harrison will be with the Mirage Splinter. Right over here. We're just gonna go way back there if you can. Okay. Bro, get over here. I'm losing paint. Yeah. There they are with the Mirage Splinter. Still very much actually grittier and darker compared to these guys, but that's what this Splinter looked like. And he had his little clothing and his little stick and his tail. And he was like a rat. He was like an actual rat-sized rat. He was like tiny compared to his guys. Yeah, like Mikey's like, dude, you're this small. That's crazy, dude. And keeping with Mirage, got the little Mauser here from this same Splinter. I'm just going to keep knocking them over because I'm insane. They keep doing the same thing. But there's our Mauser and there's our little Utrom there. They're kind of small, but, you know, they're nice little figures. And especially, yeah, the Mauser, I think, still kind of works with them, even though they are kind of big, but they're pretty cool. And they size pretty well, so not really bad. I think like the Utrom could be it could probably be like this big, and I think it'd be fun, or it'd be like that big, but it's just so could be bigger, could be like the size of this, maybe like a little bit, like half, but it's very small, but that's accurate. So that's huge, and that's huge. It's like a behemoth to him. There they go. And then got the Fugitoid from the Mirage line as well, which I think actually kind of works better with these guys too, because it's very much of like that very cartoonish kind of line work on there. Works very well with these guys, so it actually like perfectly works how these guys are designed, even though they're not really accurate canon designs. I know I keep dropping them. I'm sad of it too, but you don't have good feet, to be honest. It all works. They're like, yeah, but they work really well. They look awesome. Like this Fugitoid is like perfectly done. Like I don't, yeah, I don't think I'll ever need another like a Fugitoid. It looks just so cool. It's awesome. Just works. We're gonna move everything back forward. When our guy in shot. There we go. And then with another Mirage Turtle, but this one I got with the Mikey is a custom, like a Leonardo made by the guy. So he had an actual Leo, I guess, with a broken sword because he only has one sword. But he customized it and gave it leather for the actual like the wrap parts, and then painted it all kind of like a darker shade, and then kept the sword the same, but then put actual leather wrapping on the plastic ones, or made new ones, made a new belt, all that. You can see the glue. They're all painted darker and has actual leather wrapping. It is insane. But he did put like some fuzz for the actual like the mask, and actually has like a fabric thing to it. And then he whited out the eyes on his own. So that's kind of crazy that someone made that. So I guess I do have a custom figure, but you know, it's not like my favorite because I do prefer just just that classic one. But I appreciate the guy's effort, and then the price was good. Yeah, like for these two, like it was a great price. So I was like, yeah, I'll get it. Sure, I don't mind having a custom Leo, even though I do prefer the old one. But you know, not too bad. Not too bad at all. There we go. Get the weird Leo over there. Um. Okay. I was doing this because I planned for it because I just thought that these two would kind of work with representing. So we got the Playmates, the Donatello, and the Playmates Raphael. We'll move it down a little bit for these guys. Let's look at them. They're cool little figures. I'm going to turn off this light. But look at them. They're cool little figures. Awesome guys over there. Looking cool. I'm trying to get this light closer, as close as I can. Because I don't know why there's a blue light going on. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know why it looks that bad. So we'll just keep that going. I don't know why that looks so bad. I hate that. But there they are. Old little toys. But the new original toys. Were these inspired? What was later made in the kind of I would say kind of like as iconic moments as you can see. They're very iconic. The iconic toys. I keep saying iconic like it's something, but I'm just saying it. But then have these Super 7 Playmates. Yeah, the Ultimates. Raphael. Of course I do. At least one. It just looks like a guy in a costume. And it looks great. Like, look at that. like another yeah, like an evolution of this kind of stuff. I'm gonna make this or that. Yeah, I don't know why it's starting to look all weird. I don't know why my lighting is not working. I'm just switching it up. It's getting dark now. But yeah, he's kind of cool. He's a little darker in tone. But of course, he's based on that old Playmates, just kind of updated, but you know, look pretty cool. It's another like an evolution, another style of the turtles. There, and then we got the Donatello from the cartoon Neca line, where this is the 4-pack of the Turtles in Disguise version, which is my favorite. That's why I only have it. But I do have a few other turtle sets, but that'll be one day. I got a couple of those, honestly. But yeah, probably the most, I would say, well-known kind of overall in pop culture where it's cartoon turtles, you know, that stuff. Or the movie Turtles, but you know, but this is more kind of like okay, this is where we start. This is the most very known version because everyone knows a Ninja Turtle. The cartoons are so well known. It's like you just know. Yeah, you just know it exactly what it is. So pretty cool. Then what also goes with that, as I said, the movie Neca Turtles. The turtles in these are very well, okay, are very well known because you know it's Jim Henson Productions. Try not to break anything, I promise. Oh. Just keep dropping these guys because they got weird feet. They just don't want to go. They do not want to be flat. Oh. Come on. Come on, bud. Be on the ground. You can stand. I know you're old. You're not. You're like brand new. You just came out this year. But you know, pretty kind of evolving designs. I keep saying, yeah, like evolving, but it's just a very different design, like a very much of that realistic, like the realistic, like the kind of well-known, yeah, the movie version with the kind of the original Eastman and Peter Laird. It's just weird to see. It's like, yeah, it's like a multiverse essentially happening right now. They look so weird, but they kind of work together. It kind of works in some way. It all works. Ninja Turtles just work. I don't know why it works so well. But then going back to the comics with something more modern, but a little bit more grittier, but with the kind of with the theme of the multi kind of like the weapons, you have the last Ronin figure of all armored up, you know, with the sai and the goggles, the bow and the katana, and the nunchucks on the back and all the padding. So kind of, I guess, kind of supposed to be, yeah, the kind of, yeah, the future of, you know, like of the Mirage, I guess, turtles in some way. Where it's only like one left, but you know, it's a very different kind of style. But it is a Kevin Eastman and a Peter Laird creation. It's what they wrote, what they kind of designed for and looked for. like the original turtle. So the full circle thing, you know, that kind of stuff. We're gonna get Ronan in the front, honestly. He's big. I'm sorry, but we got our Mirage kind of showing off here. Get Leo. Over here. Get everyone in frame now. Well, almost everyone. And then going with non-turtle characters, finally getting to other comic characters is the Archie Comics, the Man Ray figure. I have him in a smarmy kind of smirky look there. It kind of actually works pretty well with this turtle. He's, yeah, this is more like a sea turtle in my eyes. Have like your skinnier, smaller Peter Laird turtle. It does work too. More angry, and they all kind of work together, you know. That's the whole point. But they look good. It's like, it's just a different, yeah, kind of look. I just don't really, it's like, it's not, you know, like the actual, like the Archie ones, because they're more like that, more, yeah, more towards like the cartoon, but a little bit more cartoon like, yeah, a little bit more over exaggerated, you know. Works pretty well. I'm gonna block everything, I guess. There goes that Raph. Oh. The boys are down. Okay. Turtle down. Turtle down. Turtle down. Okay. Everything's working. Going. And then another Archie turtle figure slash. Going on here. We're going to get these guys more centered. Just for now. Well, look at that. They work pretty well. It's like, it's just like different, you know, like mutated, like turtles. Yeah, like essentially, yeah, but they just like stole like the other turtles' equipment. Like it's just all like the same kind of stuff, but it works. They look so good, and having like the same like the line kind of detailing, but with Slash, it's yeah, it's a little bit more kind of like more kind of like cleaner, but still has like some lines, but a really cool design. So, you know, and has that kind of like that smaller, kind of stockier feel. Yeah, that takes like all the elements from all these characters and has like the little wrist stuff. So pretty cool. You stand up. Get you to stand up. Everyone keeps falling. No one's that secure. It's not amazing. Okay. I just hit my mic. My mic is on. Good. All right, but now we got the Shredder, the Mirage Shredder, the battle damaged, the one that died in the first comic by just falling off a cliff. That's crazy. Does this work still? Too much. Okay. I don't know. I think that works. I think that works. Okay. Well, look at that. Cool little Shredder there. Kind of like the whole, you know, the messy, kind of like the kind of like the marker-ish kind of design on this actually works with these guys pretty well. It's a lot of like not clean. So it actually kind of works with these turtles very well. I actually really like it. Kind of works better with the Mirage. Like it even kind of works better, yeah, compared to the actual Mirage one. But I probably have to get the buffer updated. Hey man, I'm back. Hey Tazi, welcome back. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. I get my camera to focus. It doesn't want to focus on his eyes. It just wants for the mask, but that's all right. Yeah, really cool shredder. Hopefully we can get a regular one. Yeah, that's not battle damaged in this, because I think they are because I think they are making a red one of the shredder, but he is still battle damaged, which kind of sucks. It would be nice to just have a regular one and just have this as your battle damage. I would kind of like that. But, you know, guess I gotta wait more to get a new shredder. And then to do with another human character in the Turtleverse, none other than April O'Neil, because I think that this is my favorite April figure that I've ever had, because this is the cartoon version, and I think it works perfectly. Of course, we're going to get a Mirage April, so I think it'll be yeah, it'll match even better with the other turtles, but she does look good with these ones, especially yeah, the smaller one. It's kind of more accurate size of what I think of it as being, you know, with the proportions and all. So yeah, looks pretty cool. Cool. And then lastly, just for fun, thinking about, yeah, because I was looking through my collection, kind of thinking about what I would kind of determine as an, I don't know, yeah, kind of like original, kind of like designs and kind of looks and like sketches of comic characters. So the only one I could really think of that I have in my collection that's anything kind of close to that is the amazing, yeah, the fantasy, the Marvel Legends, the Spider-Man. I feel like it kind of, this figure kind of evokes like that very classic comic look and design and how it's all shaped and detailed. I know that this is not the one with the blue spider on the back. This is the first version with the red, which technically is kind of not accurate, I guess, depending on, I guess, what you see, but it works for me. I mean, I don't see the back really. I see the front, and this is iconic, and it's very classic. It's like it kind of, like it has, yeah, the web wings. You kind of see it's like, okay, it's like, well, that's just them kind of trying that out, and then they got rid of that kind of slowly. I'm like, it took a while, but they got rid of it because they're like, it doesn't really that much, does it? Well, at least I don't think so, but you know. But yeah, I think they just kind of work well together. It's definitely like a different, you know, like a universe. Like it's okay. It's like it's not a different kind of world. It's like it's just all, you know, different characters and different looks and styles and designs. So it's not like the same, you know, the universe, but they do, but they do kind of, yeah, they complement with the blacks and the reds, you know, with all the brights, you know, with all the bright colors and all the cool details. Oh yeah, get Spider-Man just in the back there. He's just gonna be in the shadows. If I can get him, guess so. I think that will draw us a close for this live stream unboxing. Oh. Feel like my back is getting stiff. Okay. Whew. I was bent over there for a bit. But yeah, really cool figures. Really awesome stuff that we looked at today. Also, just want to say at the end, did pick this up, just a little teaser for what could come in the future. We'll see. It's Goku. Okay. But yeah, really cool figures. Love that we have a representation of the original creators' own individual kind of designs. Like kind of like starting to create these characters and have fun with it, and then just be like, wait a minute, this actually works. Let's combine it and kind of do something a little different and actually make it with guys and, take off, like with Daredevil and stuff. So, it works. It's really cool. It's like a parody of Daredevil, but they're turtles. But it's really good and it works so well. So yeah, cool figures, awesome, well done toys, and it's like an awesome, like a definitely worth it, like a convention exclusive level of figures because they come with great little designs. I want to like lower. Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to make that lower. There we go. Yeah, but cool little designs here. But yeah, they look pretty nice and they're pretty distinct. So you know which ones is which with the body types and all the shapes and all the scratches and all that. So yeah, it worked very well. So hope y'all had a fun time with the stream. I know it's always a little chaotic now, but we're just having all the fun that we can. I hope that y'all still like this new kind of setup. I know we got a little darker here at the end, but it's late. It's 9. Like it's almost 10 o'clock. So, I hope y'all have enjoyed. And these figures are really cool. Recommend them if you want them. If you're that much of a turtle fan, to actually get these, track them down. I recommend it. But if not, if you think it's too much, you don't gotta. If it's not needed, it's not needed. You want to stick to something, stick to it. So, yeah, but these are fun figures. So, hope y'all have enjoyed. Have enjoyed my review. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the support. I'll try to do these more often if I'm able. Hopefully on Wednesday next week. It might be Friday though, but I'll post about it. So y'all have a good night. Be good. Do good. See you later. Goodbye.